Have you ever felt that every time you masturbate after 60, you might be quietly harming the very systems that keep your blood flowing and your relationships alive? I'm Dr. John Smith, a urologist and men's health expert with over 30 years of experience helping older adults regain confidence, intimacy, and optimal blood flow. I've studied thousands of cases, and there's a silent pattern I can't ignore anymore. Most men think masturbation is harmless, even healthy at any age. But after 60, one small habit can turn into a quiet enemy, slowly choking your circulation and eroding the emotional connection in your relationships without you even noticing. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly what this mistake is, why it causes long-term damage, and how to fix it safely and naturally, so you can restore vitality, intimacy, and control over your body. Near the end, I'll share a powerful yet simple change you can make tonight to start improving your circulation and bedroom confidence in just 7 days. This conversation might feel tough, but it's crucial for your health and happiness. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell to never miss a health tip tailored for this stage of your life. If this message hits home, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're here. If you want something different, type 0 and tell me how I can support your health journey better. Now let's dive into what's happening in your body after 60 and why the way you're masturbating might be doing more harm than good. Part 1. Why circulation and intimacy decline after 60. Over 3 decades, I've heard men like Tom, a 68-year-old retired banker, share how they feel cold feet, a lack of desire, and distance from their wives, thinking it's just aging. But it's not that simple after 60. Your body becomes more sensitive, not less. Your blood flow, hormones, and nerves are more affected by small habits, especially how you masturbate. Using the same intense pressure or speed you did years ago can quietly harm you, reducing blood flow and tiring out sensitive tissues. You might not feel pain, but you may notice softer sensations, weaker arousal, or a vague sense that something's off. Your pelvic area, like your heart, needs healthy circulation to stay vital. Masturbating with too much force can quietly block that flow, stressing nerves and leaving you disconnected not just from your partner, but from yourself. I've seen men blame age, but often it's these private habits echoing into their relationships. Try shifting to gentler, slower movements to protect your body. If you're recognizing these signs, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're with me. Now let's look at what happens inside your body when you overstimulate alone. It's about more than just the surface, and it's tied to your hormones in ways you might not expect. Part 2. What happens when you overstimulate alone? There's something most folks don't think about when it comes to self-pleasure, especially later in life. And I saw it in Mike, a 65-year-old retired sales manager. He told me, "Doc, I feel wiped out after masturbating, like I've lost my drive for life." Mike didn't know that using heavy pressure or intense tools was throwing his body off, not just on the surface, but deep inside, from blood chemistry to his nervous system. When you overstimulate with strong grips or fast movements, you flood your brain with dopamine, that feel-good chemical. But after that rush, your body pumps out prolactin, the hormone that says we're done, shut down, leaving you drained. After 60, your body takes longer to bounce back from these hormonal swings. Repeating this pattern a few times a week sends your system into a constant up and down cycle, lowering testosterone, nitric oxide, which keeps blood vessels open, and oxytocin, the bonding hormone. You end up tired, less interested, and disconnected from yourself and others. Try easing up using lighter touches to avoid overloading your body. Just a few tries can make a difference. If this is resonating, drop a 1 in the comments to keep going. Next, let's talk about an impact most doctors skip, a kind of heartbreak no blood test can measure. Part 3. Emotional consequences often overlooked. I've always believed every physical symptom hides an emotional story, like Ray's, a 72-year-old retired mechanic. He said, "Doc, I sleep next to my wife every night, but I feel alone, like we're not close anymore." Ray was using porn to escape real intimacy, thinking it was easier than facing the distance in his marriage. When masturbation becomes a way to hide, especially with intense stimulation, it can isolate you not just from your partner, but from yourself. That's the emotional toll few doctors talk about, but it can break your heart in ways no test can measure. How you treat your body in private shapes how you connect with others. When masturbation is rushed or secretive, it builds walls, making it harder to open up, touch, or feel seen. This isn't about shame, it's about awareness. Try swapping porn for imagination or spending time holding your partner to reconnect. It can spark closeness again. If this hits home, drop a 1 in the comments to stay with me. Now let's move to 3 simple but powerful steps to reconnect with yourself and those you love. Part 4, 3 steps to reconnect after 60. I've talked with thousands of men like Ed, a 67-year-old retired truck driver, who asked Doc, "Is there any way to feel close to my wife again?" I told him. And I'm telling you, yes, there absolutely is. And it starts with how you treat your body when you're alone. I've developed a 3-step approach that's helped many patients rediscover vitality and intimacy, both physically and emotionally. Step 1 is gentle touch instead of heavy pressure. Use lube and light touches for 10 minutes to wake up your body's sensitivity, helping your nervous system feel again without force. Step 2 is the 3-day reset pause masturbation for 72 hours to let hormones like testosterone and oxytocin balance out. You'll likely sleep better, think clearer, and feel natural arousal again. Step 3 is reconnection. If you have a partner, try non-sexual touch like holding each other. If alone, sit quietly, breathe deeply, and notice your emotions. When Ed followed these steps, he said it felt like finding himself again. If you're ready to try these, drop a 1 in the comments. Next, let's look at warning signs your body's sending and how to listen before it's too late. Part 5, warning signs your circulation is struggling. There's something humbling about hearing your body speak, like when Joe, a 69-year-old retired postal worker, said, "Doc, I thought I was just getting old cold hands and feet, deep fatigue. No morning arousal like before." Joe didn't know those signs, cold hands, deep exhaustion, weaker erections, weren't just aging, but signals his body was struggling, often tied to intense or frequent masturbation. Circulation affects everything from how you think to how your body responds to intimacy. And these signals aren't normal, they're cries for help. You might notice cold hands or feet, even in warm weather, tingling in your fingers or toes, less sensitivity during touch, or sluggish erections. These are your body's way of saying it needs a change, like less frequent masturbation or gentler techniques to let blood flow better. When Joe cut back and focused on lighter touch, he noticed more energy and sensation returning. If you're seeing these signs, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're still here. Now let's wrap it all up, because these signs aren't just physical, they're about how you connect to yourself and others. Conclusion: reconnecting with your health, intimacy, and yourself. I've met thousands of men and women in their 60s, 70s, even 80s like you, wondering if this is the end of intimacy and vitality. But I'm here to say no, you don't have to settle for that. I'm Dr. John Smith, and what we've covered today, from declining circulation, hormonal imbalances, to emotional distance, isn't just about masturbation. It's about how you care for your body and connect with yourself. Those wrong habits like intense pressure, overstimulation, or escaping through porn can quietly drain your health and intimacy. But small steps, gentle touch, a 3-day rest, reconnecting can bring back vitality, confidence, and closeness at 60, 70, or 80. I've seen men stand taller, laugh more, and feel alive again after just weeks of conscious change. You're not too old, not too late, and you deserve to feel again. Intimacy isn't just sex. It's feeling present in your own skin, waking up with purpose, feeling your heartbeat when you reach for someone you love. Start tonight, slow down, breathe, treat your body with respect. Drop a 1 in the comments if this resonates, or a 0 if you need more help. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more health tips. Share this with a friend, you might change their life. You still have time, strength, and worth to start your next chapter now.